Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the whole flock of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Got to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, his Hebrew name is Yahweh, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah, not Abba, not Yahuwah. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua, not Yahusha. It's Yahweh Shai. So God, give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah, Korash. The bonus to the apostles and the bishop and elders of great millstone who rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether accepted or not. And the sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing the truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, shedding light to the whole elect. Shalom to the Akwath who are listening learning. Ye few sisters who are listening learning. Coming into another lesson of true facts-based edification. Another daily edification, Lord willing to be edifying. And I'm Isaiah from the GMS Orlando camp. So I titled this lesson, The Dragon and His Angels. Who are they? The dragon and his angels. Who are they? And before I start this lesson, this is to all those that's trying their best to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai to the best of their ability. This is the last day for the Passover. In the same way you held the beginning, the first day of the Passover, you must do the same on the last day. You must do the same on the last day. As the first day of the Passover was with horseradish root, which is the bitter herb, lamb, unleavened bread, and wine, red wine. You must do the same today at sundown or before sundown, because at sundown, the week of Passover will be over. So you must do it from now, between now until sundown, but you got to end it the same way it came in. I just want to make that point, and I'm going to read these two precepts. I'm going to read these two precepts to back up what I'm saying. This is Exodus 12, and if you read this chapter, the Lord is telling you the first month, right? This is Exodus 12 and 16. I'm just reading this point because you got to end the Passover the same way you started it. And in the first day, again, Exodus 12 and 16, and in the first day, there shall be an holy convocation. And in the seventh day, there shall be a holy convocation to you. No manner of work shall be done in them, save that which every man must eat, that only may be done of you. I'm going to get the other one in Deuteronomy 16 and verse let's see. Deuteronomy 16 and 8. It reads, 6 days thou shalt eat unleavened bread, and on the seventh day shall be a solemn assembly to Yahweh thy power. Thou shalt do no work therein. So I just want to read those two precepts. That it said on the seventh day, it got to be the same as it was the first day. Lamb, horseradish root. You got to have horseradish root. That's the bitter herb, unleavened bread, and the wine. So now, I got some articles I want to show. Lord willing. The title of the lesson is The Dragon. Look at that, already on a buffer for no reason. And it's crazy because I'm standing next to some Edomites, and there's a tower. It's a tower right here, man. Right in the next way over, the next I should have no problem with my service. And maybe I need to change or upgrade and get a new laptop. I don't know. Maybe I need to just do something different. But anyway, so I got these articles I want to show. In the movie, Apostle Rumlock mentioned it all the time. You got the movie, what's this movie? Oh man, I can't think of it now. The war movie with Tom Hanks and Matt Damon. Saving Private Ryan. We were men and brother. We watched it a lot because in the movie, when the planes was flying over, he asked. Let me see if I can pull it up. Bear with me for a second. He said, "Those are our angels." Let me see if it'll come up. People don't understand when they say the dragon and his angels fought against the Lord and his angels. Let me see. Okay, here you go. Lord willing. I think this is it. Let's see. The tank busters, sir. P-51. Angels on our shoulders. 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 That's heavy. See, he said angels on our shoulders. It was talking about the planes. If you watch the movie, he was talking about the planes. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me do this. You know what? Nope, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I was finna pull it up and just play it. No, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna play it again right here. See, the mysteries, these mysteries of the scriptures is heavy, man. That's why you gotta constantly face the east and call Allah Wahawa Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Bahashim Rikakorash. Because these mysteries have been revealed. As Paul said in First Colossians in Colossians 1 and 26, even the mysteries that have been hid from ages have not been made manifest to his saints. Let me get this. Let's read this. And I'm gonna play that again. See, these are mysteries, man. Because remember, it was a chick came to camp about what 2, 3, 4 months ago now. These months going by so fast, maybe longer than that. And she said, and I asked her, was it so it's a real dragon in heaven? She was like, yeah. This is Colossians 1 and 26. Even the mystery which have been hid from ages and from generations, but now it's made manifest to his saints, right? When you go to this word mystery, the G3466.
Strong's G 3466, Mustadion.
Hidden thing, secret, mystery. It reads general mysteries, religious secrets, confided only to the initiated and not to the ordinary mortals. A hidden or secret thing, not obvious. A hidden or secret thing, not obvious to the understanding. A hidden purpose or counsel, secret will of God, the secret counsels which govern God in dealing with the righteous, which are hid from ungodly and wicked men, but plain to the godly. See, but plain to the godly. Now, buzzword, plain. They tell you in 2 Corinthians 3, I gotta get this. I'm gonna go back and play that clip again. In 2 Corinthians It's beautiful, man, to understand the will of Yahweh Shema Shah. So this is 2 Corinthians 3 and 12. Seeing then that we have such hope, we use great plainness of speech, right? The scripture said the Lord has revealed these things to the wise and prudent, but has hid them. Right? Oh, let me get that. So let's say right here, through the idea of silence imposed by initiation into the religious rites, mystery, right? Yahushua said, Matthew 11:25. Let's get this. Matthew 11:25. And at the time, Yahweh from the wise and prudent, and has revealed them unto babes. So these mysteries is only to the babes, right? So let's play this again. It's to those that have been initiated, man. So one more time.
The Gangbusters, sir. P-51. Angels on our shoulders. Angels on our shoulders. Angels on our shoulders. Angels on our
Angels on our shoulders, man. So when you go to, let's go back to this. Let's get Revelation. So this Revelation 12:7, and it reads, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. So as it's worded here, it said, prevail not, neither was there a place found anymore in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, the old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. See, Christianity has lied and said this is Satan falling from heaven. No, man. This is an end time prophecy right here, man. This is end time prophecy. This hasn't happened yet. So it say, and the dragon was cast out. So hold on. Was it a dragon in heaven? Now you got to think and say, well, so it was a dragon in heaven. So Satan was a dragon. But then it say another buzzword, that old serpent, right? So now is Satan a serpent that was in the garden? And that great dragon, is he a dragon? Was cast out. That old serpent, is he a serpent? Called the devil and Satan. Now this word devil and Satan, let's look both of these up. And see, you don't supposed to get mad when your family members or friends or associates don't understand. Yahweh Shema Shah put the spirit in our elders, the apostles, to go into words, man. Now this word devil, G1228.
Strong's G 1228. Diabolos. Diabolos.
Now I'm gonna get some scriptures on this too, Lord willing. Prone to slander. And if brothers on the coming board, do me a favor and help me out. That because I lose my thought and I'll be trying to get precepts and I never get back to the original. If brothers can put up Ecclesiastes 51, let me double check. If brothers can put me up Ecclesiastes 51 and verse, bear with me. That'll help me out. Ecclesiastes 51 and 2. If brothers can put that up for me on the coming board if they can. You might have to split it. You might have to make two part. But if brothers can put that up, Ecclesiastes 51 and 2, and uh Psalms 119 and 69. So this say, oh, Psalms 50, when it say thy slander is thy own mother's son, because these are buzzwords that link to the so-called white man. So it said diabolos, right? Prone to slander, slanderous, accusing falsely. See, false accuser, slanderer, applied to a man who, by opposing the cause of God, may be said to act a part of the devil or to side with him. That's the elites. That's the Edomites. That's the so-called white man. They are the so-called white man is the physical seeds on earth of the spiritual demon Satan. All you gotta do is read Genesis 3 and 15. The Lord said, I'm gonna put enmity. He told the serpent in verse 14, because thou hast done this, I'm gonna put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. There wasn't the Lord telling Satan that he's gonna put enmity between him and Eve, because a woman is said between thy seed and her seed. A woman don't got seed. So what was the Lord talking to? What was the Lord saying when he told Satan that? He was talking to the Edomites, the adversary, the enmity was going to be between the Edomites and the Israelites. Why you think it's saying Genesis 25 that they shall be separated? Let me read it. Let's read it. So again, it's a false accuser, devil, slanderer, right? Now, hold on, because I got some points I want to make too in this. So right here, this for the word Satan. Okay, it's a Satan, the arch enemy of good, adversary, an opponent, right? That's what Satan means, adversary. So when you go to, because it said opponent, right? When you go to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, it reads, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. See, this is why the scripture talks about in Amos 1:11, right? He has had a perpetual hatred. Ezekiel 35, he has had a perpetual hatred, man, against the Israelites. So because the Lord put enmity between him and us. So to back up, Genesis, let me read Genesis 3 and 15 first. Let's read this. So remember, it said that that dragon, the serpent of old, right? Called the devil and Satan. This is Genesis 3 and 14. And it said of old because it's talking about from right here. And Yahweh said, and Yahweh power said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed. And there's a cursed nation of people on the earth. And it tell you in Proverbs 3 and 33. Okay, it said the curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked in Proverbs 3 and 33. The wicked, when you read Malachi 1, it tells you the so-called white man, the Edomites. And Yahweh God said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, above all the other nations, and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shall thou go, which means they're going to be the basis of men, and dust shall thou eat all the days of thy life. Dust is the confusion that the so-called white man brings. That's why that country in Africa told them they ain't with that LGBTQP. They denied it. He say, and I will put enmity between thee and the woman, not between the serpent and Eve, between the Edomites and the Israelites, man. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman. That's why I tell you in Revelation 12, and one that said there was a one in heaven, and the woman had 12 stars on her head. That woman was our forefather Jacob. His name was Israel. The 12 stars was the 12 tribes, his sons. Okay? And I'll put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed. So the serpent got a seed then. The serpent right here in 14, the Lord said, I'm going to put enmity between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. See, we're going to bruise their head, but they're going to bruise our heel. As Elder Yashua always mentioned about how the Edomites wounded our Achilles tendon. Sometimes athletes don't come back from that. Some do. So we're going to bruise their head. The precept to this is in Romans 16 and 20. When it say, the God of peace shall bruise Satan under your feet shortly. That's the precept to this. Genesis 3 and 15 is Romans 16 and 20. Now, thou shalt bruise, it say, I will put enmity between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Now, we're going to back this up with Genesis. There's enmity between the Israelites and the Edomites, right? So let's just back it up with precept. So this is Genesis 25 and 21. I'm gonna get back because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 articles I want to show you. I ain't gonna read, and I just want to show you the angels of the so-called white man, the dragon and his angels. I'm gonna show them to you. These are new articles. So this is Genesis 25 and 21. And Isaac entreated Yahweh for his wife because she was barren, and Yahweh was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. How did she conceive? She took in the sperm from Isaac, just like Mary took in sperm from Joseph. They tell you that in Luke 1, before she conceived seed. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? If it's a beautiful thing to have children, why are they fighting? And she went to inquire of Yahweh from a prophet, a seer, and Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations, 2. How can you have twins and they are 2 separate nations? That don't make sense. Well, it do. The Lord already deemed it in Genesis 3, man. And Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. Then the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So there's a separation. In Isaac, Rebekah had Esau and Jacob. Esau is the father of the Edomites. Jacob is the father of the Hebrew Israelites. So you got the Hebrew Edomites, the so-called white man, and the Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Now, that's if you can't get it, hey, take it up with the Lord. Going back to Romans, going back to Revelation. (12 and 7). It reads, and there was war in heaven. This heaven is the so-called white man's rulership. And there was war in heaven, Michael and his angels, which Michael is the chief angel next to Yahweh Shah. Obviously, because it's mentioned in Michael. Came up to counter. Michael was talking about the Messiah. No. Where Yahweh is at, where the Lord is at, ain't no dragon, man. It say, and there was war in heaven. This is the white man's heaven, and the Israelites' hell. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan. Satan mean the adversary. Devil mean slanderer, which deceived the whole world. How? Colossians 2 and 8, with the rudiments. So this dragon, this devil, this Satan, that was this old serpent that was cast out, how did it say which deceived the whole world? How is that possible? Dragons don't talk. They only spit out fire, according to the TV myths, according to movies like Rain of Fire, when they was trying to kill the dragons, right? Like Game of Thrones. So how did this dragon, this old serpent, this devil, this Satan deceive the whole world? With rudiments, with his philosophies. This word dragon, let's get it. For you that don't know. This word dragon here. Dracon. Draco. If you look on, if you go to Google and look up who Draco was, the Athenian lawgiver. Come on now.
Strong's G, 1404. Dracon. Dracon.
See, it's a great serpent, a name for Satan. It's a from the alternate. It's a fabulous kind of serpent, perhaps as opposed to fascinate. Now, let me go to this because it don't give you much. So what you got to do is, I'm finna go to just so you can hear it. You go to Google. Draco. Draco. Let's see. This is from Britannica. It says Draco flourished 7th century BC, was an Athenian lawgiver whose harsh legal code punished both trivial and serious crimes in Athens with death. Hence the continued use of the word draconian to describe repressive legal measures. Yeah. So you can go to it and pull up his image. They got his picture. You can go to Google and pull it up. So this is talking about the elites and how they control the world through their rigorous, harsh laws, man. His policies, his legislation, his democracy, his constitution, right? His penal codes. Now let me show you these images. Let me show you these images real quick. Shalom to the Akim from the come board. Yabba Shema Shabrakata. Right, so let's read this. This is brother put up. This is Kwame Yasharala, Makaya, Mayaka 144. Put up Ecclesiastes 51 and 2. For thou art my defender and helper, Yahweh Shema Shah, and has preserved my body from destruction and from the snare of the slanderous tongue and from the lips that forge lies, and has been my helper against my adversaries. That's what Satan means, adversary. See, here's another one from the same brother. He put the Psalms 116 and 69 up. The proud have forged a lie against me, but I will keep thy precepts with my whole heart. The brother also put up Psalms 50 and 19. It reads, Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thy slanderest thy own mother's son. See, they're talking about Esau. See? So let's get these. I got like 7 of these I want to show you. So the dragon is the Roman Empire. So you got the beast, which is the revival Roman Empire, and the angels is his military. Let me show you these. Lord, what they put up. So right here, it's a 8 best American and Russian fighter jets on the planet right now. Okay. So we don't got to see right here. Here's one. Okay. Here's his angels. Let me play it again for you. In the movie, Saving Private Ryan. Pastor Ramla mentioned this all the time. Let's play it again. This after Tom Hanks got shot.
They're tank busters, sir. P-51s. Angels on our shoulders. Angels on our shoulders. Angels on our shoulders.
See? Angels on our shoulders. So when you read them, they say the dragon and his angels fought against Michael and his angels. It's talking about their military, specifically their jets. Hold on. We got a few more. I just want to make this point, man. Because plantation Christianity has destroyed our people, man. They don't understand. They don't understand these mysteries because it's only revealed to those that has been initiated. So let's get this one. Here's another one. Come on now. So they say, will sixth generation NGAD fighter deliver decades of air dominance? Look at this, man. They are constantly advancing. They fighter jets, man. Look at that, man. like a stealth bird for real, man. Hold on. I got more. Let's get the rest of these, Lord willing. Let's get the next one. I want to show you their angels. These are their angels. So Michael and his angels fought against Michael and his angels. This is what it's talking about. Bear with me here, computer freezing up. I don't know why. I'm next door to some Edomites, and they got a 5G tower in their yard. Madness. All right, let me pull this next one in. So here's another one. The U.S. Air Force want NGAG fighters ASAP. Let's show this one. The U.S. Air Force wants NGAD fighters ASAP. The U.S. Air Force is aggressively advancing its sixth generation stealth fighter, the Next Generation Air Dominance program, with a budget request nearly $3 billion to counter China's military expansion. Oh boy. Let's get rid of that and get the next one. Lord willing. I just want to show you these. This is the understanding of the dragon and his angels. This one say, world's best fighter jets gets an upgrade for war against China. Come on now. Boy, I tell you. And this computer ain't that old, man. Esau, I tell you. These devils. So here's this one. See, this is all about the Lord say, beat your plowshares and the swords and your pruning hooks and the spears. World's best fighter jets. World's best fighter jet gets an upgrade for war against China. See, let me get rid of that. I just want to show these pictures, man. Salakia for the buffering. You got a couple more here. They're basically the same, but that one, they upgrade, man. Esau got to upgrade. The Lord got them upgrading because Yahweh is a man of war, as is his son. This is look. So this will say, hey, these Edomites, man, they trying their best, man. This will say, how many aircraft does the U.S. Air Force have? It says the U.S. Air Force is the largest in the world, over 5,000 aircraft spread across 10 major commands. So they think. You got a couple more here. These are the angels, man. And they put it in a movie, man. Esau put everything in the movie. And, being in the world, it was just entertainment. But now we know it's all prophecy, man. But to the rest of our people, this is just entertainment, man. Now, this one right here, this will be the last one. And I got one other precept I want to read. Actually, two. No, I'm lying. I got about 4. Salakia. So this will say, Project Mayhem. Could the U.S. Air Force build a Mach 10 hypersonic bomber? And there was another one that said, you know what? Let me just get it. Let me get it. It was one more. It said about the one. They got another one that they're gonna use to fire lasers. Yeah, let me get that. Lord willing. Let me get this one. So they got one they made or creating, or they advancing that it will shoot fire lasers. Where they get that from? Let me show it to you so you won't think I'm lying. Lord willing, let's see. And then this will be the last one, and I got a few precepts. Come on, man. Boy, I tell you. So let me see here. It's right here. Pentagon 6th generation stealth fighter. Let's get this one. Likely to fire lasers and hypersonic. Let's see. This is the one. And I was just reading the precepts the other night in the one, and I was reading out Revelation 19 because this war, man, which I'm going to read again. Lord wouldn't speed up, man. But this is aggravating for real. Okay, right here. Bear with me here. Computer moving a little slow. I don't know why. I done upgraded. And I'm next to some 5G, 6G damn towers. It's a Pentagon 6th generation stealth fighter likely to fire lasers and hypersonic weapons. What? Where they get that from? Demonstrator aircraft of the NGAD have been airborne for more than a year now. They trying to, hey, the Lord got them advancing as far as they can go, man. Because the Lord, hey, Yahweh Shai finna have for a small moment, however it's going to be, it's going to be a great little battle, man, for a moment. For a small moment. I just want to pull up the craft. Trying to put it up. See? Yeah. It's going to fire lasers and hypersonic weapons. How about that, man? So now, we get a couple of precepts we're going to close out. I just want to show those. Salakia, computer buffering, which I'm finna get rid of all that. Let's get these precepts. So I want to get so Yahweh Shai is gathering these armies, man, so they can all be ready to fight. Katha, Zanamah, all you Akim, man. So let's go back to one more time and read Revelations 12 and 7. While that's taken, I'm gonna read it from the phone. So this is Revelations 12 and 7. And it reads, and there was one heaven, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels, and the dragon fought against his angels and prevailed not, neither was there a place found any more in heaven, which is that rulership, the so-called white man's rulership. The great dragon was cast out. Oh, now they done put my whole screen black. Ugh. 144. Call out Yahweh Shema Shah. 144. These niggas done frozen the screen up black, man. Bear with me. All right, Salakia. They black my screen out, trying to close out all them articles. They black my screen out. Y'all know how they do. I don't know if my computer or what, man. But I done upgraded. I don't know what the hell going on, but it's okay. It is what it is. So let me get rid of all this other stuff off the top of this computer, man. I was deleting the stuff because I just got a few precepts. So going back to dealing with the dragon and the angels, it's the so-called white man, perfectly specifically the elites and their military. Because as I tell you in Job 20, when it reads that all the hands of the wicked shall be upon them, which is the word wicked mean the laborers. So everybody works for the so-called white man. But the Lord is using the elites to gather these nations. Let's get this in Revelation. It's Revelation 16 and 13. And it's heavy, man, because all this is being done for Yahushua first and foremost, and the apple of the Lord's eye. Because it tell you in what is that, Psalms 118 or Psalm 116? I think it's Psalm 118 when the Lord say, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. And they put their hands on Yahushua, right? And they put their hands on the Hebrew Israelites. And the Lord said he made the world for Israel's sake. This is Revelation 16 and 13. And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon and out of the mouth of the beast. Oh, hold on. And out of the mouth of the false prophet. So, like, let me blow this up. So again, it reads, and I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon and out of the mouth of the beast and out of the mouth of the false prophet. And I go into that article all the time on the globalists, right? The globalist elites. Those 3 unclean spirits is the elites. It starts with Washington, right, which is the military, London, which is financial, and Vatican, Rome, for the religion. It say, for they are the spirit of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth. That's the other 16 heathen nations. Because in Revelation 13, it say, I saw a beast come up out of the sea having 7 heads and 10 horns, right? And it's the Edomite beast. The 7 heads is the Edomites. The 10 horns is Edomites. Because in 2 it said, and the beast, right, it said he had a head like a leopard, which was the beginning rulership of the so-called white man, and the feet as it was the feet of a bear, which is the end of them, right? Which would be Russia today. But that same bear in Daniel 7 is talking about the Medes and the Persians. And when you read in Isaiah 21, the Lord say, come and besiege, O Elam and O Media, which today is Iran and Russia, man. So it's the same, it's this Edomite system that's calling these nations out for war. It say, for they are spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world. To do what? To gather them to the battle of the great day of Yahweh Power Almighty, man. So it just, man, this is Revelations 20. Hey, what they did to us, when they tell you in Matthew 11:12, it said the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent took it by force. Man, guess what's finna happen to the Edomites? Their kingdom is finna be taken by force, man. Was it Daniel 7, right? And the saints shall take the kingdom, man. That's how Esau took our kingdom, right? He took our heritage. He took our inheritance, which is the land of Israel. They took it by force, man. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is forcing these Edomites, man. It's beautiful, man. Revelation 27, when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. And this is known today. There's a few names for it. It's called the Byzantine Empire. It's called the time of the Moors. It's called the Middle Ages and the Dark Ages. This when the so-called white man was in the Caucasus Mountain, pushed out, man, and over there in Europe, over there between Georgia and Russia, man. And when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed from his prison and shall go out to the sea of the nations, which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is at the sand of the sea. This is about a battle, man. Isaiah 9:5. And it reads, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. If you go watch the movie Troy, the movie Alexander, this is how they fought in ancient time. Swords, spears, shields, daggers, body armor, charge, horses. But this, what? World War III shall be with burning and fuel of fire. It said, but this, what's the this? Revelation 9:12. And it reads, one woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. Revelation 11:14. It reads, the second woe is past, Second World War, and behold, the third one coming quickly. So when it said in Isaiah 9, it said, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. What's the this? The third woe coming quickly. This is Revelation 19:11. And it reads, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. Now I'm going to read this in 2 Ezra 13, because Ezra said the same thing, but he worded it different. He said, he saw upon the sea and the waves roaring. I'm going to read it. And I saw heaven opened. Talking about the atmosphere, man, the cloud, the waters up there. And behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. Why is Yahweh coming? We tell this is the Messiah. Why is he coming to make war? Because Yahweh is a man of war. Exodus 15:3. Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. He had a name written that no man knew but he himself. That's his rank, which is ranked above all. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of God, the Word of power. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. Why is the Messiah coming back with armies, man? In his army, what Elisha said, there'd be more with us than be with them. Yahweh said he could have called down 12 legions of angels, man, if he wanted to. In Psalms 68, Psalm 68:17, the chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. So it say, and the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he shall smite the nations. And this is what Ezra said in 2 Ezra 13. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of the almighty power. That's in Isaiah 63, 1-4. And he had on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. So let's jump down. So that's talking about the angels calling the birds to eat. I read that the other day. And I saw the beast, which is America. EU, NATO, and America is the beast. This is the revival Roman Empire. And the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. Again, I mentioned it yesterday. Why would somebody in their right mind want to fight the Messiah when he returned, man? That's madness. And I had the article pulled up, the general that's over the Space Force. But I ain't even wanna, it's a waste of time. An Edomite general over the Space Force. Why do America have a Space Force? Oh, I'll be looking at a lot of articles. The other article said India said they finna take over space. India said, the president of India said he's taking over space. They are doing something. I forgot what the article said, but he's saying he's setting up for the takeover space, man. Anyway, it's saying the beast was taken. Future prophecy. See right here, doom of the beast and the false prophet. The beast is America, EU, and NATO. The false prophet be the Roman Catholic Church, man. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. The image is the system. These both were cast alive into the lake of fire, burning with brimstone. Now, let me get this in 2nd Ezra 13. And again, you must close out the Passover the same way you took the first day. You must close out the second day the same. I read the precepts to you in Exodus 12 and in Deuteronomy 16. You got to close the Passover out. This is the last, and because when sundown, the Passover is over. So you need to right now. You need to have your lamb already. I got mine oven cooking right now because I'm gonna leave and go to camp. So I ain't gonna be here when the sun go down. So you doing that now. This is the last day. You should have your bitter herbs right now, holding your head when it banging your nose and your brain out. And you need to be having your unleavened bread and your wine now. Because sun gonna go down and it'll be over. You're supposed to close out the Passover week the same as it started. This is 2nd Ezra 13 and 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the ways thereof. See, this is what it said right here in Revelation 19:11. And I saw heaven open. This is what Ezra is saying right here. He's just wording it different. The same way when John said he saw Yahweh's feet as it would fine brass, if it burnt in the furnace. Daniel gave another vision. Daniel said his arms and his feet was like the color of polished brass. John said he had on a garment, right? And about his paps a golden girdle. Daniel said the garment was green, right? But he gave the same description. He said John said he had a golden girdle, but Daniel said it was fine gold of Euphas. The same vision, they just worded different, man. So this is what this is saying. Again, 2nd Ezra 13 and 2. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the ways thereof. This is talking about the waters in the sky. This ain't talking about the sea down here on earth. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. See, right here, it said 1,000 of heaven, right? Right here. Where is it? Right here, verse 14. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses. So right here, 2nd Ezra 13 and 3. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. And as the scriptures say, when the Lord come, every face shall be paleness, man. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, they all burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude. What does it say right here? Let's read it. Revelation 19 and verse 19, it reads, and I saw the beasts and the kings of the earth and their armies. What are they going to do? gather together to make war against him that sat on the horse and his armies. These precepts go hand in hand, man. 2 Ezra 13 and 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of heaven, throughout the four corners of the earth. These nations are coming to fight Yahweh Shai, man. The Messiah who you ignorant call Jesus, to subdue the man that came out of the sea. He ain't coming out of the ocean where the whales at. He's coming from the waters of the heavens, man. But I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain and flew upon it, a chariot, just like they showed you in Independence Day, the first one. Then they showed you in the second Independence resurging. The chariot was so big, it covered the whole earth, man. Esau know about this, man. Why do you think they put it in the movies? But I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain and flew upon it, but I would have seen a region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight. Why I say yet durst fight? Because the Lord gonna put his spirit on them to fight them, man. Because they ain't gonna want to fight the Lord, man. Tell you what that Luke 21, and then you got Isaiah 13. They're gonna be terrified when they see Yahweh Shai, man. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and a great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up everyone, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, only dust and smells of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. You know who produces the Apocrypha? You got Cambridge, and what's the other college that produced the Apocrypha? You don't think they at least know about this? They don't believe it, man. They don't believe it. But the Lord is going to make them firm believers, man. Because if they believed in this, they wouldn't have a space force. And they showed you in the movie Independent Resurgent that they had the people, they had set up a space force on the moon, man, so they can watch the Lord. Because the minute Yahweh Shah was coming, remember the little small one, the little small chariot came, and the chariot was like, when they got and they took it back to the lab, with the Area 51, they said the chariot like, I'm coming to warn you because the big one is coming. They know, man. They know. They just don't believe. They done found the ark. They found all these different relics of King David and Solomon. Every time you see articles, oh, we found this. It was King David's, and we found this. They found the ark, man. They knew where the ark landed at, man. They still don't believe, man, because this is only for the wise. This is Isaiah. Let's go to Isaiah 34. We got two more precepts, and I'm gonna close. But I want to read this too, because they don't believe, man. This is Habakkuk 1 and 5. It reads, behold, ye among the heathen. He's talking to the remnant of Israel, because 2/3 don't believe neither, man. You heard that nigga last night talking that trash, that slow-bellied old bottle nigga. That nigga might have been a chocolate-colored Edomite, and the guy that looked like an Edomite might have been a Jake, man. But it said, behold ye among the heathen, and regard and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days, which you would not believe, though it be told to you. They ain't gonna believe it. And they don't supposed to, man. Isaiah 34 and 1. Hey, Ezra said he could not see nothing but dust and smells of smoke, man. That's the stink that's gonna come up from the bodies. Oh, I was gonna get this. Call like Yahweh Shema Shah. Call Allah, Wahawa Allah Yahweh Shema Shah, because I meant to get this too. Joel 2 and 20. The water, because I have forgot it. But I will remove far off from you the northern army and will drive him into a land barren and desolate, with his face towards the east sea, Persian Gulf, and his hinder part towards the utmost sea, the Red Sea, and his stink shall come up, and his ill savor, that's the stinky smell, shall come up because he have done great things. Isaiah 34 and 1. And these all say the same. Isaiah 34 and 1, Joel 2 and 20, and that second Ezra, when he said, all I can see, all I can perceive, and with dust and smells of smoke. The smoke is niggas burning from the missiles, man. And those chariots. Isaiah 34, the laser beams from those chariots. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein in the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. See? See? And his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, future prophecy. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. And all the hosts of heaven, all the hosts of this kingdom, the rulership of the Edomites, shall be dissolved. 1 Peter 4. The elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. It's going to be from the mushroom cloud, from the missiles. And all earth and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off the vine, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven, the so-called white man's rulership. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Idumea is the Greek word for Edom. And upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, and the fat of kidneys and rams. For Yahweh have a sacrifice in Basra. America is a big altar, man, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. America. The elite control the world from America, man. This is Basra, man. Yeah. And the unicorn shall come down with them. What's the unicorns? The internet, the World Wide Web. And the bullocks with the bulls and their land shall be soaked with blood. Then they soak America with Gad and Reuben and Issachar's blood? Yeah, they did. And Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Yeah. And the land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. See, you put your hand on the wrong people. So now you got to pay. Let me get this in Psalms. Psalms 118. Let me get this. Let me see this. Psalm 117. Maybe Psalm 116. Oh, no. I know. Okay. Psalms 107. Salakia. That's what it is. I think, if I ain't mistaken. Let's see. Go ahead and check this now. Where is it? Is it Psalm 103? No, 105. I'm tripping. My bad. Salakia. Been a minute since I read this. Bear with me. I think it's Psalm 105. Yeah. Psalm 105 and 15. Salakia. Been a minute since I read this. Yeah, Psalm 105 and 12 it reads, when they were but a few men in number, yeah, very few, and strangers in it, when they went from one nation to another, from one kingdom to another, and that's in Jeremiah 50. We have went from Mount to hill that said Jeremiah 50. Matter of fact, let me read it. Let me read it. Hey, because all you heathen nations got to pay, man. All you niggas put your hands on us, man. This is Jeremiah 50 and verse 6. It reads, my people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. And that's why I tell you in Psalm 10 and 10, he cries up and humble himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. The so-called white man set up Michael Jordan and LeBron James and P. Diddy and Dr. Dre and all your Negro, Latino, Native American, West Indian, Haitian celebrities, man, to cause, it said that he humbled himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones, man. These niggas were set up to make us go off, man. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherd have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. All that found them have devoured them. And that adversary said, we offend not, because they have sinned against Yahweh, the habitation of justice, even Yahweh, the hope of their fathers. See, Esau know them niggas was sitting waiting for us to go off, man. Tell you in the book of Judah 5, man. They was waiting for us to go off, man. But guess what? The Lord has revealed himself to the elect, to the hopeful elect, man. When they went from one nation to another, from one kingdom to another, he suffered no man to do them wrong. Yet he reproved kings for their sakes. And what Esau said in Wisdom of Solomon 2, they was made to reprove our thoughts. Let me get it. Let's just damn it get it. Wisdom of Solomon. And they know this, man. Esau know this. Wisdom of Solomon 2 and verse 14. It reads, he was made to reprove our thoughts. And they know this. He suffered no man to do them wrong. Yet he reproved kings for their sakes, saying, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. See? And it said what he did to the Egyptians. Moreover, he called for a famine upon the land. He break the whole staff of bread. Yeah, that's what's happening now, man. Isaiah 3:1, the Lord said, taking away the stay in the staff, the whole stay of bread, and the whole stay of water, man. 2/3 of you slow-bellied niggas. Hey, so Lord was edifying, and they put their hands on Yahweh Shai. Touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm. They gotta pay. Lord was edifying, you gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rikah Kodash. The bonus to the apostles and the bishop and elders, a great millstone, rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all Israel, whether accepted or not. And the sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth and believing this truth with the four winds of the earth, the entire world, shedding light to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Akwath who are listening, learning. If sisters who are listening, learning, through tuning in. May you have about Shema Shah continue to bless you in your houses. May the blessing of election be upon your houses. So next time I say Shalom, Wabba, Baba, Ball. Let's hold the brother precept. Was that Shaqual, Yasha Allah, Revelation 17 and 14. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. Yep, fire. Yeah, man. Lord willing. Lord willing, we endure to the end. Lord willing, man. Pray to y'all about Shema Mashah and increase your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that you may continue to feed the sheep with sound doctrine, talking to you, Akim. Hey, cause we gotta watch over the sheep, man. Oh, and also in Jeremiah 50, let me close with this. The Lord said, be a he-goat for the flock, man. Let me close with this. Pray to y'all about Shema Mashah and increase your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that you may continually feed the sheep with sound doctrine to the end, man. There's nothing better than this. It tell you in Revelations 2, verse 4 and 5, this is our first love, man. This ain't secondary, man. This is first. Jeremiah 50 and 80 reads, remove out of the midst of Babylon, which is spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, and go forth out of the land of Chaldeans and be as a he goats. He said, and be as the he goats before the flocks. Lord willing, we have been called to be he goats, man. Lord willing. And I've been putting this on the brothers a lot lately, man. The Lord is saying in Ezekiel 11:16 that he's going to be a little sanctuary to the remnant where he scattered us at. So all these brothers, the brother in Virgin Islands, the brothers in London, the brothers in Bolivia, Germany, these are the elders at the gates, man. Think of you being one of the elders that was at the gates of all the cities of Israel in the ancient time, man. Lord willing, that's us right now, man. Sitting at the gates, asking Jake, asking Mo, what's your business here, man? Who you is? Lord willing, we be them, man. The Lord say gonna be a little sanctuary to where he scattered us at, man. The Lord scattered us throughout the four corners of the earth. Lord willing, we are them. Colossians 3 and 12 say, put on therefore his elect. So as of right now, we are those at the gates, man. Making sure ain't nothing but righteousness going on in the city, man. Lord willing. Shalom. The water for tuning in, the water for your precepts.